Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you about how Facebook targeting works or doesn't work, depending on your ability to use it properly. And hopefully, this will help you understand why Facebook targeting is so important, why it is that you shouldn't just throw a product out to all of Facebook, but you should actually take some initiative to figure out who to target and how. So I like to use an analogy that some of you may have heard before, but I'm going to use it again because it's a good one, I believe. So this is the Facebook Ocean of the U.S. We're just going to focus on the U.S. right now. It's a primary sales target, so it's easiest to speak on it. But the analogy should work for whatever country that you're marketing in. So within the U.S., this Facebook Ocean includes about 230 million people. Now, then what you do is when you throw out an ad set, what you're doing is you're throwing out a little fishing boat in a random space in the Facebook Ocean. And Facebook just drops it randomly somewhere. And what you're hoping that the type of fish that are near your boat are the kind that your bait likes, or that like your bait. So for example, if you're selling fashion leggings, you're hoping that your fashion leggings bait is going to be what catches a fish in that corner of the ocean. Now there's two lessons I want you to learn here. Lesson number one, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take that ad set and I want you to duplicate it at least 4 more times. So you're throwing 5 fishing boats out into the ocean. And the reason is, again, Facebook is going to randomly drop these anywhere in the ocean. And the way the algorithm works, when you go into an auction, Facebook won't allow your fishing boats to compete against each other. They're always going to keep them in different areas. You cannot compete in an auction to appear on someone's feed against your own ad. So this increases your likelihood that you're going to find fish that are wanting your bait. So that's the first lesson that I want to teach you here. Use multiple ad sets for the same product. It allows Facebook to drop multiple lines in the water. All right. So here's the next thing I want to teach you. You need to get rid of or shrink down from 230 million people. So if you know that you have designer leggings and you know that a particular, for example, there's a company called Fabletics that a celebrity, I always forget her name, she started, and it's a very trending fashion leggings brand. So that may be something you want to target. That may be a company you want to target in Facebook. There's a tip for you guys if you're out there selling fashion leggings. So what you would do is while you're building out your campaign and your ad set, you would type in Fabletics. It should come up. It has, as many times as I've used it, it's come up. And what happens is when you tell Facebook, hey, I don't want to use the whole ocean, I just want to use the people who are interested in Fabletics, then Facebook creates this tiny little lake inside your ocean where you know this is only people who like Fabletics. And that increases your likelihood of catching someone who actually already likes the products that you're selling. This is how you take advantage of targeting within Facebook. Facebook can bring you to exactly the right people, or at least the people most likely to buy your product. Then what you do is you start dropping your fishing boats into this lake instead of the giant ocean, and you're more likely to find fish that like your bait. All right? So recap real quick your 2 lessons. Number 1, always create multiple ad sets with the same, just duplicate them 5 times or more, because it'll drop multiple boats in whatever size ocean you're using. And number 2, use targeting to try to narrow down the size of the audience and force Facebook to find for you people who are most likely to buy your stuff. For example, if you are selling, let's say you're selling NBA 2K, then obviously the best way to sell NBA 2K is to find all of the other people who have already bought NBA 2K in previous years and go target them. That's your little lake inside of this huge ocean of Facebook. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, then go ahead and throw them in the comments below. And I hope this is helping you guys. That's all I got for today. So we'll see you next time.